Greetings, everyone. You are on the mic with Social Studio Gurus, Helena and Michelle. We are so excited that you joined us today. Our goal here is to help businesses grow by offering our marketing tips and strategies via our Facebook group. I am Helena Richardson, a former NASA IT specialist and founder of HRichnetworks. HRichnetworks is a web design and internet marketing company. We help businesses just like yours build a strong online presence so that your ideal client can find you. You can learn more about our products and services by visiting our website at www.HRichnetworks.com. Guys, please meet Michelle. Michelle,
Hi
invite
there.
here. I'm trying to get her on. Come on, come on. There she is. Oh my God. We should be talking about technology, the flaws of technology. But
Yep.
Michelle and I co-host here on Social Studio Gurus. How are you today, Michelle?
I'm doing great, Helena. It's a lovely
Oh,
day. Yeah.
yes, yes.
So
So,
say hello to everybody. I always do this. I always have this pause intro. We try to go with the flow and have set things that we like to say so we can keep on time on target with our time.
yes, but it's
Any
okay. People get to see the real side of us rather than we're always being so polished, right?
truly, truly. Yes. So
Awesome.
everybody, I am Michelle. I own Triangle Social Media, and I help businesses with their social media strategy, content creation, managing their platform, social media coaching, and workshops. And I am happy to help businesses, especially not just now, but just anytime, and do lots of different activities like this one, even with Helena, where we get together and share. Valuable tips to help others. It's part of what we both like to do in our individual businesses, and we come together and do it together. So happy to be here. And if you have any questions and need help with your social media, feel free to reach out. Michelle at trianglesocialmedia.com. Elena, there she is.
This is so funny, man. Trying to get these screens, it's funny when we're in our own business and how we have to maneuver these screens and so forth. So, guys, that's what's going on in the background. I'm trying to maneuver through these screens and so forth. So, today, guys, we're going to be talking about brand identity. And I'll start off by sharing with you just about brand identity when it comes to your website. So, Michelle, I know you know because we talk about it often. That your company's website is the digital storefront, and it's the first impression that your audience sees when they visit your website. So because this happens, it leaves a lasting impression. I remember back in the day when we would go for and work in corporate, we had to go for a job interview. They always say first impression gets you the job, right? So we as a business owner, we need to pay close attention to how we convey our brand identity on every page. And one thing that I would like to discuss is when it comes in terms of your logo. Logo is the first thing people will notice when they visit your website because sometimes it's posted or plastered right there on the first page, right, Michelle? So it is really vital that when it comes to your brand identity for us to be consistent because it represents us, it reinforces the emotion of the brand, it's the message that you portray by through your brand.
Mhm.
So it needs to be the same no matter where it's displayed. So that brings me here to Michelle because it's wonderful how both of our businesses complement each other. So take it away, Michelle, and let's talk a little bit about how social media brings or plays an important part for brand identity.
It's a big subject, and it's top of mind, pun intended, for just all the things that we do in marketing. I think that, brand identity, brand uniformity, brand strategy, all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Something to note, I want to point out is that your brand is not just it's definitely your logo, your website, your colors, your business card,
Mm-hmm.
all of those things are tied in together. But your brand is not only those things, your brand is you and your personality and how you do
Mm-hmm.
business and the way that you make people feel when they've worked with you. That's your brand. It's, the impression that you leave on people. And so all these things work together. So obviously you might possibly know that pink is a primary color in my branding. It's kind of the personality, or the elements, if you will. Um, but there's a lot of things that come together and culminate to create your brand. And I think we're always building our brand by the more we do business and people get to know us, and how we communicate. That's part of our brand. How we talk,
Absolutely.
how we teach, how we think, how we serve, the customer service we provide. It's all a big part of it. And so, um, when we're thinking about some of the elements like the logo or the headshot, we want to see the same thing on all the platforms. So I have the same, I'm actually due for an update, by the way, but I have the same headshot for the profile photo on all my, platforms. And the cover photo is also the same, including my personal profile. And there's a
Mm-hmm.
personal profile funnel that we could talk about. But, I think that helps so that people will recognize it quick, in a quick way, and they'll recognize not just the picture or the logo or the color, but that all kind of makes them come to mind. What brings them to thoughts of you and how they know you and how they've done business with you. And
Mm-hmm.
another quick thought is, the things that we talk about and that as far as our services, that's part of our brand and what we're known for. And then also the things we don't talk about. So if we
Mm-hmm.
don't primarily talk about a certain type of service, then we won't be as known for that because we don't talk about it. But the
Right.
things we do talk about, right? Those are the heavy things. Those are the primary services, and it's just a lot of different streams of thought, a lot of mindset, a lot of just different elements that come together and build your brand, who you are and what you do. Just
Yeah, absolutely. And it branches out to so many different areas, especially when I'm sitting down with a client and we're doing their website. The first thing they're saying is, hey, we could just put up the content, but we have to think about what type of text you're going to use, what color, like you said earlier. All of that is a part of the brand. Sitting down and getting to know your audience, because the persona that you're portraying will let them know if it's a good fit. So that comes into that branding as well, making sure that who you're doing business with is a good fit for your business, because a lot of times as a small business we want to just get as many clients as we can, but I don't think it really helps yourself, nor does it help the client, if we're just nilly-willy going around and just doing business with just anyone.
very true.
Mm-hmm,
Very,
mm-hmm.
it's a
So,
constant building process, and we're always growing and learning. And that's, sometimes we rebrand, right? We decide to make some changes, whether that be on an element with the color or the name, even, or the logo, or we might kind of shift and change some of the services we provide. I think as long as
absolutely.
we're consistent with either the establishment of, the growing of, or even the shifting of, and then we just build that up and that thought process, and we are consistent with that, people will get to know us even when we shift like that.
Absolutely. I've seen some companies where they're doing business as, like, say, for instance, they may have started out with another business name and then they're doing business as, but they never update. They never go back and redesign their logo. They never go back and change out the content or the page elements of across all of their platforms, like you say, your social media and so forth. So it's kind of skewing the information that we're trying to get across to our customers, and that's why they either leave our pages or they just won't do business with us because they're confused. They're not sure what we're doing. So we need to be able to let people know what we stand for, right? That
And
why, who, and where we going.
yeah, I mean, and part of that, to tag on to that as another thought is your website and your social media, in the bio section of social media or your website, on that very first page, you should have a clear call to action. People should
Yeah,
understand what you do and they should be able to contact you. You need to make it
exactly.
easier or easy for people to contact you and make it clear as to what your services are. If they're wondering what you do and they can't get that message, looking at the first page of your website and without having to scroll and search for it, then
Yes.
you're missing part of that branding message, right? So we want
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
look for places and analyze ourselves and just make sure that we are offering that clear message of what we do and how to reach us.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, if you're interested in learning more or finding out more about what we're discussing, or even the fact that you want to come in and be a guest here, Michelle, tell them how they can do it.
Love to have you. We love and enjoy meeting new people and finding out what other people do and showcasing them. So please do reach out. Join the Facebook page, Social Studio, and we'd love to have you there. Connect with either one of us there through the group and let us know if you'd like to come on and we'll have just an easy conversation and talk about what you do.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
guys, we'll see you next week and
Yep.
have an absolutely blessed day.
Yes. Every Thursday, 5 p.m. We'll see you next time.
Take care.